Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, great leader. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, I can hear you. I
Yeah,
hope
you're
you
loud
hear me
and
too.
clear. You
Okay,
can go ahead.
fantastic. I just need to stop. All right. So can you see my screen as well?
Yeah, it's you're starting the sharing. It has not come up, but it's loading.
It's loading. Okay. I
Yeah, it's
think
loading.
I think the network
Is it loading or
is the
booting? They
culprit
call it.
here.
You know, English language
Anyway,
plenty. But
I'm delighted to be here tonight, and whichever one, as long as everybody can see the slides, that's the most important thing.
yes, it's up now.
It's up now.
Welcome to
Okay.
AZINONET. Yeah, it's up now.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. So we're not going to waste any more time. We're just going to get right into it. Looks like I don't know. It's not too good tonight because my my slides are not loading as fast as they ought to be. In any case, you're all welcome to tonight's presentation. I'm broadcasting from Abuja, Nigeria, and I hope you've had a fantastic day because we're about to make it even more awesome for you. Tonight, we want to share with you an extraordinary opportunity. It's one of those things that, happens once in a while, that a great, movement comes around.
Your voice is no longer being heard. I don't know if you can hear me, sir. Oh, wow. I think network has taken him out. He was trying to complain earlier that network is slow at the site. But can you hear me on the comment section? Please put, okay, no audio. Okay, that means I was not alone. If you can hear me, please kindly indicate yes, so I'll be sure you can. Okay. Not audible. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Thank you very much. I think it's having network issues. Maybe Ikengawan, if you're in the house, maybe I should go ahead and continue the presentation. When it comes, he will join us. Permission from you, sir. All right. Since I'm being heard.
Yes. I think we'll just give him maybe one more time. If he's not showing up in the next 1 or 2 minutes, because I'm watching the participants, when he show up immediately, we'll make him a co-host. But if in the next, this is 8:32, if by 8:35 we can't still get him on board, please, you will just take over until the question and answer section. Thank you.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir. So we wait for him, Let me tell you something. Don't get discouraged. Most times, they say good things don't come easy. Some days like this, when you face challenges, focus on it, face it head on. There are greater things there. One of my big friends, senior friends, will say, when the day is about to break, that is when the darkness is the most thickest. So, like I said, stay on the call. Keep your pen and your papers close by, because it's going to be an amazing expository. We cannot speak big grammar because if be like say, you don't tell I leave school, sha. What I talk, we say today will be better night. We want to expose, want to open up for unyash. So that ordinary men, ordinary people go also understand how then they take make money for life. Maybe everything you will go begin the rob or go they do bad thing to get money. Oh. You will still make money in a very legitimate way, legal way. Clean money, you can become a billionaire without doing ritual, without killing your fellow human being. You can become a billionaire from this opportunity. You understand? So now waiting with the talk. AZINONET, now waiting God carry give us. Now our own Pekin, son of the soil. Now in God give us, we give us this opportunity where they carry make this money so. And anybody can become successful in life. This is what they are telling us. Anybody, whether you go school, you know go school, you will make money if you want to make money. Okay? So let me start trying to share my screen. I think I saw Eunice Bright. Okay, no, she's not the one. Okay.
No, she's here. She's here.
Okay.
I am making her co-host for you so that she can also be on standby for you on your other end while you share your screen. So,
thank you very much, sir.
Please, you work closely with our moderator for tonight. So you are a co-host already. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for always having my back. All right. Eunice Bright, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very well. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Douglas One. This is your voice, you just give me different level of morale this evening. I know say rain fall for this our area, so the voice can't enter me directly.
Thank you very much, sir. I received the compliment with pleasure. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma. Yes, ma.
Yes, we can see your screen very well, sir.
Okay. It's coming up now. All right. Are we good to go?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Once again, the lady's voice you've heard is Eunice Bright, the brightest lady in the whole of Africa. She's going to be with me tonight, and together we'll try to expose the secret to success to you. As the timer is counting down, what I've seen here is just a reminder to you that life, you don't have the whole time in this world, okay? So you need to make every single second of your life count. Every single moment of your life, make it count. That is how our life count down till from the top, like that, it gets to 0.0. So drop whatever you are doing tonight, focus here, and let's discuss how can you make 15,000 turn into billions. Now we are on ground zero, and what we are discussing here is AZINONET. This is our official logo. And when I mean official logo, is a logo that the federal government of Nigeria has approved for us. It is official, okay? Nobody else is permitted to use it except AZINONET. And AZINONET is Africa's first digital contribution system, like I was telling you earlier, the first of its kind. None like it has ever existed before. And to make money, what we are saying is that you don't need a big shop. You don't need to build a plaza. What you need is that device in your hand that you're using to listen to me this moment. That is what you need, this device. either your phone, a laptop, a desktop, a palm top, whatever you're using to listen to me is what you need to make money in life through AZINONET, okay? And this is our distinguished CEO in person of Mr. Enoch Azigbo, the young man whom God has placed this burden to be able to liberate his people from the bondage of poverty, okay? And he is from the creeks of the Niger Delta. Somebody that they think cannot be anybody is what God is using now to change the story of so many families in Nigeria. When he was growing up, he has his own personal dreams. One of those dreams and desire was to go to school, one of the best universities in the world. And to the glory of God Almighty, today, he has achieved that. He is a graduate of the University of London. So that was achieved. And to the glory of God Almighty, this AZINONET is his second dream, that he will liberate people out of the shackles of poverty. And you see him there, very young, handsome man. You agree with me that there is poverty in the land. There is poverty crisis in Africa, not just in Nigeria, across the globe. And our able and distinguished personality, Mr. Enoch Azigbo himself, has not just gone to school. He is a man that is known to the society. He has bagged so many awards. One of these is what you have seen. It's an award given to him by the Delta State government some years back. And so many other. AZINONET is not a faceless opportunity. Like I said, it's not a Ponzi. It's not a faceless venture. You have just seen our CEO. And this is the management team of the AZINONET. We have the management team. We have the IT team. We have the marketing team, which is headed by Dr. Godson Onyoko. You heard his voice earlier on. The man whom I call small but mighty. You hear the voice, you know that this man is a mighty man. We have the legal team also. These are the framework of AZINONET, okay? In the operations team, we have Mr. Enoch Azigbo, who is the CEO. We have Kelly O. Idehen. We have Godson Onyoko, Clara Okunzua, okay? And we also have other top leaders in the system. We have people like Dr. Sonny Ukpele, who is there in Warri, a medical doctor that is also using this hospital to touch lives. Under him there, we have Alhaji Dr. AbdurRazaq, who is supposed to be our presenter tonight, but somehow couldn't make it because of network challenges. We have Madam Timi Emmanuel, Madam AZINONET herself. She will join us in the house very soon. That God's will, she's already here. We have Coach Mirabel, all the way from Abuja. We have Pastor David Biodumobo in Bayelsa. We have leaders like so many, you see so many leaders across the states, okay? And we have a widespread, almost every state you go today, we have leaders. We have people like Love Oladele, Pastor Excellence Sambo. This is Love Oladele by the right-hand side there. So many leaders, including myself, Commander Abba Abamayi. We have Mrs. Eunice Bright. So apart from leaders, you can see this a well-structured system, okay? Like I said, we are known to the government. We are not faceless like others. We are duly registered, and you can see our certifications there. We are well registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission, CAC. We are also registered with the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, under the SCUMO. SCUMO stands for Special Control Unit for Money Laundering, okay? So tomorrow you'll not hit one big money and say where you carry the money from. So the governments are aware of what we do. We also registered with the Federal Ministry of Trade and Investment as an e-commerce. As you can see, all these are certifications for you to see. We are registered with the Copyright Commission of Nigeria. This is the copyright registration certificate, as you can see there. So AZINONET is 100% certified, and we don't just bank with any Kwekwe bank. We bank with, we have corporate accounts with GT Bank, okay? We have corporate account with the Parallels Bank, First Bank, and other banks in Nigeria. The GT Bank is a main bank. You can go into any GT Bank and find out Is AZINONET having any corporate bank with you? Find out. Okay, whatever we do is 100% transparent, verifiable, and you can check that out yourself. What's our core value in AZINONET? Sincerity of purpose. I've been hammering on sincerity of purpose. Am I being loud? Able moderator, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Very loud and clear, sir.
Thank you very much. So like I said, our core value is sincerity of purpose. Whatever we do, whatever we say, we do, okay? And we don't say anything we cannot do. And we have our goals and objectives. The goals and objectives is to raise financially stable families across the globe. At least our CEO says charity begins at home. And the vision is to raise at least 100,000 multi-millionaires in Nigeria before we can now move outside the shores of Nigeria. I will be one of them. I don't know about you. Tell yourself, tell it that at the comment section, I will be one of them. I will be one of them. And this is to be achieved before the year 2027. It's there on our website. You can see it. Okay? That means if you have not started, you need to start immediately. You can see this picture here. This is a typical town here, in one of the states in Nigeria. This will tell you that poverty is real. Lots of things are happening. You need to liberate yourself out of poverty. There's poverty in the land. And people really need help. I need help, you need help, people need help. And who will do that? Mr. Enoch Azigboto have said, we together will make this work. Our action plan, okay? What we do is not network marketing business. We don't sell products, we don't buy anything. It's strictly contribution. Osusu, Adashe, Ajo, Tibet, Ogeha, Nkom, whatever you call it, your dialect, the normal contribution, that is what we do, okay? And this is a system that has changed lives, including my own too. And our reach, we are spread across different towns and states in Nigeria. We are in Warri, Benin, Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Asaba, Akure, Kano. Anywhere, we are in every nook and cranny as at today, okay? And our head office is located at number C26, F&J Plaza, opposite Safari Pharmacy, by Police Post Ohuru, Warri, Delta State. That is where our head office is. We have other offices across the state too. We have offices in Lagos, we have in Abuja, we have in Port Harcourt, we have in Kano, we have in different states. And like I said, we are still spreading. If there's none in your state, with you, you can start up one in your state. And these are our logo again, just to remind you. So, together with Mr. Enoch Azigboto, the CEO, we are introducing to you a beautiful future through this amazing platform called AZINONET. Okay? Now, before we proceed, I want to know something about this cash flow quadrant. This is a quadrant that is being designed and presented by one billionaire, multi-billionaire in the world. You know him. We call him Robert Kiyosaki. Okay? He said every human being in life, money flows in this direction. We have the left-hand quadrant and the right-hand quadrant. On the left-hand quadrant is where you see 95% of the people, and that is where the poor people dwell. We have the employees and the self-employed. That is the left-hand side. That is where the poor people are. Then on the right-hand quadrant, you have what they call the business owners, the investors, and they are just 5% of the wealth, and they're the wealthy people in the world, okay? The 5% controls whatever happens in the economic system. And by the grace of God, we are trying to move more persons to this right-hand side of the quadrant. I want to be part one of them. That is why I'm into AZINONET, okay? And like I said earlier, you cannot succeed without people. So we need people. You cannot do contribution alone. You need people, okay? So digitalized contribution system, which we call Osusu Adashe, is what we do. Now, how does it work? This is where a lot of people want to be hearing this. How does it work? Somebody say in the comments, say, go to the point. Go straight to the point. Yeah, these preliminaries are important. If I go to straight to the point, you need these details, okay? So that your mind will be at rest. Now, what you are seeing here is what our forefathers do those days, where people come together like this, they gather, they have book, they write name, and they contribute and they pack, and then they gather. This is what the CEO went into research on and built on it to make it now digital. These pictures are things you must have been used to. Those days when our fathers, maybe somebody want to marry, they can contribute money and marry for that person. When the other person thought they do the same thing like that. Or you want to build a house, you do a project. So these are the old ways of doing things. Now, this AZINONET now tries to improve, upgrade, and digitalize, and also automate the old contribution system into a more modern one. And what they are saying is that, in this system, if in this former system, this one you are seeing, if we are 100, everybody will be packing, you contribute 100 times. When you contribute one, next week another person will pack, like that. You keep on contributing your pocket. But this one is saying, what you just need is just a one-time contribution of 15,000 naira. Just start it, just like you are seeing this small tree here. Nurture it. In this tree that you are watering it, after some time, it was a seed. From some time now, it started sprouting out and it grows to become a tree. This is your 15,000 naira. What you need is contribute it and start nurturing it. And how do you nurture it? By bringing people to join them. Share love. AZINONET contribution is just 10 AZINO, which is equivalent to 15,000. The exchange rate is fixed. $1 is equal to 1,500 naira. And in case you might be wondering, AZINONET dollar does not change, it's fixed, okay? So with $10, which is 15,000 naira, this is all you need to start, one-time contribution. You're not paying twice. That is the only money that is coming out of your pocket, okay? So with that 15,000, which is $10, you purchase your round one board successfully. And what do you do after that? This is me, or this is you in green, okay? What AZINONET is saying is that after you have purchased your board, okay, your round one board, connect just 2 persons to your board. You see it there, your left and your right. Those 2 become your contribution partners. Like I said, you can't do contribution alone, but you can save money alone. And let me tell you, by saving, you can never become a millionaire. It will take you a longer time. But by the time you involve people, you make more money and faster. That's they call it teamwork. Together, everyone achieves more. So these 2 persons in red, I will connect them to my board. They become my team members, my contribution partners. Abokaneng Adashe, Egbe Ajo, they become your partners in this journey. And with this, you have set your board rolling. They also will do the same thing by connecting 2 each under them. You see those ones in green. And when this is done like this successfully, AZINONET is saying your board is completed. Yes, let me just rewind a little. This is me in green at the top, with the 2 persons are connected in red, and they also connected their own 2, which are in green, 4 we are seeing. Once your board is filled up like this, they say your board is completed. And then what next? At the completion of that round one, once your board is completed, AZINONET will pay you $36, which is 54,000 naira when you calculate it with the exchange rate of 1,500 naira. Now, let me show you something a little. Let's just go back a little briefly. Now, when your board is like this, these first 2, because you might be wondering, these people, they are 6 under me now. What happened to the money? It's 90K I'm seeing here, and they are giving me 60K. What happened to the next 30, the other 30,000 naira? Now, one thing about control is that you give to others, others give to you. And the golden rule of life says, do to others what you have others do unto you. So these 2 persons that I brought in red, their contribution of 30K is not me. It's going to my own direct sponsor. You understand? So it's like I work for my sponsor, others will work for me. So the 30K goes to my sponsor, then their own 2 persons contribution also come to me. And this other 2 come. So I'm going to get 60,000 naira from the 4 persons under me, in case you are wondering. What happens to the 6,000 naira? So that is 10%. It's called administrative charges. The company has bills to pay. They have staffs to pay salary, other things to do with money. So they take 6,000 naira, which is 10% out of the money you earn, and then they credit you the remaining money, which is 54,000 naira. Now, what happens to 54,000 naira after you're done with round 1? You're moving to round 2. There are 15 different rounds or stages of this contribution. The only round you pay from your pocket is when you start. And each round has a different amount of contribution. Okay? So you are now going to round 2. Round 2 is 30,000 naira. Round 3 is 60, and so on and so forth. So in round 2, the system says this money is already yours. You are seeing it in your wallet, and you are going to round 2. Take out of it and pay for round 2. So the system takes 30,000 naira and contribute it to your round 2 board. Okay? They give you, once you pay that 30K, they give you a new board for your round 2. Now, the remaining money, which is 24,000 naira, the system now credit it to your local bank account directly. Now, you might be wondering, why didn't they pay me all the money to my account? So I will now pay myself. That is where AZINONET brought about improvements. Okay? Sometimes they can pay. You know, Nigeria say, yeah, I don't do again. No, this one, don't do me, I beg. If 15K I pay, they give 54,000, I don't do me, you will run away. And that will bring about a vacuum. So AZINONET say, no. You are seeing the money, they have paid you. Pay, then remove the money to your local bank account. So this is how the money goes, okay? And you see it in your wallet like this. In my team today, about 12 persons cashed out from round 1 entering round 2. Is that not amazing? So this is how you see it in your back office. And then this is your round 2 board, as you can see. Round 1 was $10, round 2 is 20. Multiply 20 by 1.5, you get 30,000 naira, which is what you pay to be here. Now a board is created for you, and then as people finish from their round 1, they also come and join you, and that's how you keep on growing. And then once you have 6, you proceed, you end. When you complete your round 2, they pay you 45,000 naira. It's actually 105,000. The 60,000 naira is what you now use to subscribe to your round 3 board. Then withdraw 45K. All what I'm showing from here now is what you are withdrawing to your local bank account after subscribing to your next board. Okay? So we'll go to round 3. When you finish round 3, you get 90,000 naira after subscribing to your round 4 board, round 3 board. Then you go to round 4. When you are done, you are going to get 180,000 to your bank account. Then you go to round 5. When you are done, you are going to get 375,000. And that's how it continues. Round 6, 750, round 7, 1.5 million, round 8, 3 million, round 9, you get 6 million, round 10, you get 12 million, round 11, 24 million, round 12, 48 million, round 13, you get 96 million, and round 15, which is a target, which is a destination point of every member of AZINONET, you are going to get a total sum of 384 million naira. Somebody will say, wow, wow, wow. Will they pay me this money? The question is, why will they not pay you? Why would they not pay you? AZINONET is talk and do. As of today, AZINONET is not owing anybody, and I mean anybody, a penny. Okay? Once you complete your board, they pay you. And the good thing is that there is no public holiday. Even on Sunday, on Saturday, when banks are not working, AZINONET is paying. Even on Christmas Day, on Easter Day, on Salah Day, any national holiday that people are not going to office, AZINONET will pay you when you complete. I personally earned 90,000 naira in December 2024 on Christmas Day. You can imagine what that money would be for me on that day. Enough celebration. So that is what we are talking about. And apart from that, AZINONET will say, well done. This is to appreciate you for doing this contribution with us. They give you a brand new tier nylon car. Okay? Is it not awesome? And AZINONET is saying, this is a total amount you would have earned from round 1 to round 15. If you add up together the 24, 45, 90, 180, 325, 1.5, 3 million. If you add up all the money you have withdrawn to your bank account, it will sum up to 767,964,000 naira. Wow, amazing. Please, can we say amazing on the comment section? If you are hearing me, kindly type amazing on the comment section. Eunice Bright, I'm just thinking, what will you do with this kind of money? When the money comes?
Just go to Paris and take a cheap pill then.
Wow. Say
she just go Paris. You see person. You see person in Paris.
Oh, sorry guys. When I mention money, It can get one. Now, so these things come to show my screen. They tell me, say, now what I'll carry my money do with this, so I don't know. Can you imagine? Because I mentioned money, the thing won't come take over my screen.
Eunice Bright like money. Oh, he will spend it to do. Eunice Bright can spend that 700. He can spend that 760 something million in 1 year. Oh.
Sir.
Yeah, I know this.
It's true, sir. Yeah,
that
right.
money.
She's the brightest lady in Africa, so I will not be surprised. So that is that, and sorry for those distractions that came onto my screen. Oh, wow, sorry. My sincere apology, guys. I don't know why it was a crime. Is it because I mentioned money that this thing I decided to come and take over my screen? Eunice Bright, can you see my screen for your side?
Yes, sir. Very well, sir. It's on the logo.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me take us back to where we were before now.
Take us back to the fine car, sir.
My sister like cars, so.
Sir, we did drive motor. We're looking for car.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Let me just reshare my screen again, please.
Somebody is responding on the comment section that if you get that kind of money, you just go and marry 3 wives.
Oh, wow. Can you imagine?
Amazing.
3 wives. What if you now have 3 accounts?
With 700 million.
3 wives with 700.
It's affordable now. That can afford it now. Don't you think so? It is right. With that money, you can have 3 wives now.
I'm just amazed at his own choice of what he's going to do with the money.
Yes, sir. That's what is paying him. If he has money, he will do more than that. Allow the guy to enjoy it.
He's going to be the Solomon of our time.
He's well. Bring your slide now. Bring your slide. Bring your slide so that you need right to not scatter me today. 3 wives.
In fact, I don't
767 million. Oh, man, you can even do 3 wives.
He's going to do 3 wives and 7 concubines.
That's Solomon. That's the descendant of Solomon. A rich descendant of Solomon.
I know what I'm thinking. Are you the concubines that they'll get class, so?
And they tell you, sir.
We need to
sign up this guy today.
Yes, so I don't know. This guy needs to sign up so that he can start looking for the wives and keep them first. Tell them that I have money coming.
Is this the guy you are talking about?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God. And I can imagine you. I know you. You know, we'll get driver, and now you go drive yourself. Because I know you very well. When you reach any checkpoint, they just wind down. You just say, they go, madam, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
So that is that. That is the money. Sorry for that break in transmission. But I thank you. The confirmation, those expensive things. Look at the shoe that I showed earlier. In fact, all those things, man, my head burst. So this is what we are talking about. You can live a life of your dreams, okay? You want to drive the best of cars, exotic cars. You want to have a private jet. Lots of money there at that time. And you can afford to travel to any part of the world. Like Eunice Bright say, she will travel. In fact, I can't even imagine the traveling. So whatever you need, with that money, you can go places, okay? You don't have to wait to anybody. You can go to the Bahamas, go and have your fun there for vacation, come back. And you can also do charity. What money can do is just too much. You can live in a dream house, a very posh house of your choice. Drive any kind of car. Which car do you want to buy? By the time you buy a car of 100 million, 200 million, you still have millions to spend. Imagine if you have 2 accounts, 3 accounts, 4 accounts. Oh my God. And you can do charity. You can decide to look around you, look for the less privileged, go to an orphanage home, sponsor some people that cannot go to school. You can help people because the money is available. That's what AZINONET is saying. Don't just make money for yourself. At that level, you can do charity. Okay, touch lives positively, and people will pray for you. And what we are saying is that there's nothing that is impossible in life. Even the word impossible is already saying, I am possible. So just delete that in, and the word says possible. And with God, all things are possible. Okay? So this was AZINONET is telling you. Put AZINONET, remove that in. Remove it. Put AZINONET there. And the remaining is that it is with AZINONET, it is possible to live a life of your dream. Okay? And we have a strong and robust support system to help you grow and succeed. We don't just collect your money in AZINONET. No. This thing we are doing tonight is one of the support systems we offer. That's why the CEO created this session specially for prospects, not for training, not for registered partners, not for just specially for prospects. Invite your people here, people you love, people you want to see them also grow in life. Invite them here and let us help you, educate them, take their questions for you. Then when they are ready to register, we send them back, we send them back to you, they come back to you and register. And to make this real, even the CEO himself decides to join these leaders in training you. Every Sunday, the CEO come here by himself and do this presentation to tell you more about the opportunity. So we have a strong support that you see. That's the extension of the hand. This is what we do. We reach out to you, lift you, and you also reach out to another person. We lift each other in AZINONET out of poverty into the life of our dream. This is our back office, as you can see. Once you're registered, you have a back office, your own personal back office that you can access your work and do every other thing. This is what we'll teach you now in the training, in the leaders training class, not here. Okay? So AZINONET is just awesome. Registration is free. Okay? You register for free, then you start your contribution. That 15,000 you are paying, you're not paying, the money is not being kept in the bank, you are contributing to somebody. Once you register for free, you get started. And our payment is instant. Okay? No delay. Any day you register, you qualify, we'll pay you. We work 24 hours. Okay? So join us and let's delay financial slavery out of our lives. AZINONET want to cut off the shackles, the chains of poverty from every family. Okay? Join us in this amazing opportunity. Make that decision today. Make today count. Okay? So that you will appreciate the person who invited you here, and then we go together. The key to getting success, becoming successful in life, is getting started. Wishes are not horses. You cannot get there if you don't live here. Okay? And the difference between there and here.
Hello, sir. Can you hear us? We can't hear you anymore. Hello, comrade.
Okay,
It's
please,
coming.
Eunice Bright, kindly help round up. He was almost at the very last part of the presentation. So you can round up now and take questions. Thank you.
All right, sir. Network has been funny today, honestly. Okay, thank you so much, comrade Abba Father. We appreciate you. Network has taken me out. He'll be back shortly. Okay, so we have come to the end of the presentation. Basically, he was trying to say that the difference between you being there and being here is just the letter T. The word there and here is the difference is just letter T, which means time. And time is of the essence. When you look at your life today, you think you're getting you have time, but give it like 20 years. It will just be in your hands, and you see how the time flies. So the best time to start this contribution system is now and today, not tomorrow. It's now. Like the popular saying, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time to plant is now. So let's get started. Who is ready? Who is ready? Who is ready? Now, to get started, you join the contribution with one-time payment of 15,000 naira. Just one-time payment. We are not asking for too much. We are not bombarding you with too much money. Just start with 15,000 naira and connect 2 persons, and your dream will come true for you. So let's go to question and answer time. If you have question from the presentation, you can go ahead and raise your hand. Then we take your questions. Thank you so much. Okay, I can see some hands up. Samsung SMAF155F. Please kindly type your name on the chat box so that we can get your correct name. We don't use gadget or device name in our call meetings. Thank you so much. All right, Mr. Unbreakable. I'm just loving this guy. Mr. Unbreakable said if he gets this 700...
No, you are not loving, you are not, hold on. Madam, you are not loving the guy, you are loving the name.
Mr. Unbreakable. So I'm loving this guy. I love the name, and I also love the vision. The vision of going to marry 3 wives, sir.
Oh, is he the one that wants to marry 3 wives?
Yes, he's the one that wants to marry 3 wives, oh, and also have 7 concubines. Sir,
now you are loving the guy. Now you are loving the guy. That means you are one of the number. You are joining the list already.
I'm the one. I'm going to be the pastor that will join the 3 wives and the 7 concubines. I will be there. Mr. Unbreakable, I want to hear your voice tonight. I love your vision. And our CEO is ready to help you, hold you by your hands to achieve your vision of 3 wives. Tonight is the night. You are welcome on board. All right, so Big Sam. Okay, I can see you, Mr. Big Sam. You have a question. Okay, let's go ahead and unmute you so you can speak. Reverend Peter Ajuegu. Okay, I can see your name now. We'll put it on the call. Reverend Peter. Reverend Peter, I can go ahead and speak. You've been asked to unmute. Reverend Peter, you can go ahead and speak. You've been asked to unmute, sir. Welcome on board. Reverend Peter Ajuegu, you can go ahead and speak, sir. Okay, let me go ahead and unmute. Okay, Mr. Unbreakable is asking a question on the chat box. We have 2 Unbreakable. Which one? The one that said he wants to marry 3 wives once he gets his 700 million. That's the one I'm interested in. Correct guy. Very confident guy. Everybody is going for the car, trips and everything. This one are 3 wives, straight up. Sir, please, we need your help. They are not unmuting, and I've asked them to unmute. Could it be network? Okay, Pastor Belema, you can go ahead and unmute.
Okay, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Welcome on board, sir. You're welcome to AZINONET presentation tonight.
All right, thank you, Eunice. And then I like to felicitate with the previous speakers as well. My name is Pastor Belema, and I heard about this opportunity recently. Yeah, I have 2 questions, but and I also have a suggestion.
Okay, sir. Where are you joining the call from? Where are you joining the call from, please? Location.
Port Harcourt.
Okay, Port Harcourt. Correct.
I hope you will find me correct as well when I finish asking the question.
Go ahead, sir. We got your back.
All right. I'd like to know if the CEO is in this call, because the second question will be best answered by him. If he's not, I don't know if there is any appropriate person that can handle it. Otherwise, I can skip it, because I clearly see that this is a prospect meeting.
Go ahead and ask your question, sir. We have leaders in the house, and we have one of the management team in the house. They are all listening to you, sir.
All right, thank you. The first question is that I would like to have to know if AZINONET has a disaster management plan. I'll break it down. Of course, whilst you're planning all your planning, there are those that are also planning to do you harm. The world of internet, there are fraudsters and there are also hackers. For no just cause and for some causes, they want to hack your system. Assuming anyone tries to hack your system, if they succeed, they will have damaged your information network, your database. You don't want them to succeed. Is there any disaster management plan such as would enable AZINONET to be able to continue sustainability in case of any hacking activity, so that it will not disrupt the overall operation? That is question number one. And if you don't have the answer, I won't have any problem with it. I think it's the CEO, the owner, the visionary, and his key management team that should be able to provide this answer. And if they've not, then this is the best time to start looking in that direction. I am not a prospect.
He's listening to you.
Yes, okay. Hold on to your second question. Let's just handle this first one. Just like you said, it's very important that you know the plan of AZINONET and also the strategies and everything, so that you make a well-informed decision. You see, this meeting is for you to be able to ask this kind of questions, so that you'll be confident of what you are coming in for, right? So the first thing you should know is that, just like you rightly said, there are hackers, there are fraudsters who are bent on stealing by hook or by crook, people's efforts. And so AZINONET is not a one-day thing. Over 3 years to 4 years of trial, testing, and lots of observations were done. And one of the key one that was actually affected was this whole hacking thing. So we cannot really stop fraudsters from hacking a website. Even if a bank website can be hacked, then it is even the federal government website can be hacked. But the thing is that in AZINONET, when you hack the website, the only thing you are going to get is the usernames and password of individuals. That's all. And they are, I think that's all, username and password. That's the only thing you get. And not just that. Okay, there's someone speaking at the background.
I can hear you, sir. I can hear you, sir.
All right. Okay. So there is what we call backup of a particular website, database of the website. So AZINONET, we do constant backup, all right, for us to have a copy of all the information on the website. So even if today now the website is hacked by unknown gunmen, and then the link is no longer showing and all of that, all our tech team will just do is just to bring the backup, and then we continue from where we stopped. This was actually done in January when we moved from a lower VPS to a higher VPS. All right, the backup was done. I think it was supposed to take 3 days, but our tech team is a very robust team, very powerful team. And they did it in less than 8 hours. What was supposed to take 72 hours for the backup, they did it in less than 8 hours, and the site was back already. And then when you are hacking AZINONET website, don't even think that you are going to have access to money. All right? The funds are not in the website. The funds are in GT Bank accounts, they are in Nigeria banks. So you can't even have access to any funds if you think of hacking AZINONET website. So this is already done. What you're actually thinking about right now, AZINONET, our CEO have looked at it, have seen the wickedness of some persons, and have also created a very well sustainable pathway to save us from such disaster. Thank you very much.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much,
very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, sir, that's your second question. That's our director marketing.
Okay. Okay, I can hear you.
Yes, sir, that was our director marketing. So you can go ahead, and if it's clear to you, you can go ahead and ask your second question, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, Director. That answer is clear, and then it's understood. However, I would just advise that backup system be run timely, so that it will not, there will be no loss of several information that is required. Okay, I'm not a prospect. I registered yesterday. I heard about this yesterday, and I registered immediately. But and then for me to ask questions, I'm asking like one that is like an insider, one that is interested in the prosperity of the program. My second question is it relates to the board. I think it has been answered somewhat. Maybe I should just throw it open. If you have your team and then you split your board, they move you to the next board. You have the right to choose a board, any board to move to, or the system automatically puts you on a board and brings those that are in your team into your board, or other persons can come into your new board, your second board, and third, and all of that. That's the second question. When you move board, yeah, okay, is it understood?
Yes.
When you move, for instance, from your first level to the second board, is it second or third? I don't know how you call it. To the next board. After you, and then you brought in two, and the two have brought their two. And then you are moved to a new board, a higher board. In that board, the people that come in there, are they necessarily those from your team coming up there? Or they can come from anywhere else? That's the question. That's the second question, please.
Okay, sir, let me answer that. And when you move from one board to another, we call it upgrade, and you move from one level to the next level. The 6 people in your board, in your first board, are going to be all the people that will move in different level with you until you get to level 15. When you connect 2 persons and those 2 go to connect their 2, you are not going outside that board to connect another people again into the board. You are creating leadership for those people to keep growing with you. Do you understand? Now, when you are in level 5, those people are supposed to be in level 4, level 3, simultaneously like that, following you. And the link you have is entitled to just 2 use. You're not going to use it more than 2 times. So once you register your first 2 persons, that link expires. And those other 2 have their own link too, and it expires after 2. And the other 1 person have 2 persons used by the link too. So it's just the people you have in your level 1 board that you continue to create leadership for, that will move from level 1 with you to level 2. Once you're in level 2, they will upgrade to you and you move to level 3. Once you're level 3, they upgrade to you in level 3 and you move to level 4, like that. You don't go outside the board to get people. If you get more people, it means you want to support your team and support the people under you, which is a very good leadership system that our leaders preach to us every time here. I hope it's clear, sir.
Oh yes, it's clear, Eunice. It's clear. Right. Well, of course, it has its own advantages and also has clear disadvantages. But I won't talk about that anyway. It's your process, but it has disadvantages. It has advantages as well. And I'm sure that they've been well thought through before it got to this point. But if I'm asked to suggest, I might suggest a middle, a dual. I might suggest something in addition, but let me leave that out. Then to my suggestion, to my proposal rather. Can I propose?
Okay, go ahead, sir. Our leaders are here and the management teams are here to answer you. Go ahead, let's hear you.
Let me come in here. The proposee. Before you propose, it will be very good that you are a member first. You know, you can't.
He's a member, sir. He's registered.
Is he a member we have been discussing with all along?
I just gave him the opportunity because it was yesterday he registered. So we just have to give him that opportunity until the next training.
I learned about this yesterday and I registered yesterday.
All right. You are welcome.
Dr. Gostin, sir.
Yes. There's something you answer.
Please, before we go ahead, sir, leaders in the house. I thank God my brother Pastor Kine is already on board. Proposals can be dropped either up to his leader to send to the CEO of the leaders group, or let him join the partners training and bring the proposal. This section is for prospects. Let's give prospects more time so they can ask their questions. Please. Right. Thank you very much, sir.
Madam Timima, good evening, ma. You can go ahead and speak.
Good evening, sir. There's a question that is not yet addressed. I just thought to that. Please, CEO say we hear him out, and you have mentioned the parts that are very important. That proposal aspect, I would just support the Abba Father that he brings it to the members meeting or channel it through his upline to the CEO. Like we always say that if we start redesigning now, people will shout that the system want to crash. So please, whatever suggestion you have, you channel it through the appropriate quarters to see you. Thank you, sir. Then also he mentioned about, is it that those same 6 persons are the ones that will follow him? How do they upgrade to him? He was saying something like that. If when it's upgraded, it will just automatically go to someone. And sir, when you are upgrading, your upline will tell you who you will upgrade to. And then you click on that person's name and upgrade to that person in the next round. Then those people that are coming through you, as long as you have given them support, you have worked with them, provide leadership to them, they will upgrade to you. That is how the structure is. It is not automatic. You have to click on who you are upgrading to. You know, that's one thing. And then you are not tied to the 6 persons that just followed you in your round 1 or the previous round. Anybody can upgrade and overtake the next person and come and meet you in the next round. It is very flexible, sir. Thank you, sir. And our members meeting is on Mondays by 8 p.m. on Mondays, and it's for registered members nationwide. So find out from your leader. The next is on Monday by 8 p.m. Please, all members take note of that. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma. That was Madam Timi Emmanuel, also known as Madam AZINONET. All right, you've been asked to unmute, sir, Reverend. Yes, Reverend, you can go ahead and speak to us. Your hand have been up. I don't know if you still want to ask the question, then I can take orders. Reverend Peter, are you ready to ask your question now? Sorry about the network.
Oh, I appreciate the first speaker.
You're welcome, his lesson
sir. His lesson was very enlightening. Thank you.
Let's know where you're joining the call from. Good evening, sir.
Oh, I'm speaking from Warri. I'm between Ughelli and Warri. Mama AZINONET knows me. Madam AZINONET knows me.
Registered member?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to, is there a suggestion, is there a contribution, because registered members are not allowed to ask questions on the call today. We have our meeting.
I'm not asking a question. I only wanted to appreciate the first speaker. That's all.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Peter, you're welcome, sir. I'm very happy you attended. So we'll talk later.
I've been attending. I've been trying to get it right to connect to this platform. Yes.
Okay. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Your attendance has been noted. You're welcome, sir. Madam Timi, please give her one leg. Thank you. All right. Who else is on the call with the raise of hand? Okay. I can't see any hands anymore. Let's go to the chat box. Okay, somebody is raising 2 hands over there. Okay, are you ready to speak to us? Uyemi Eleng. Uyemi Eleng. Let me ask you to unmute. Do you have a question? Mr. Hayes is in the house. You're welcome. Engineer Pagoski is in the house. You're welcome, sir. Good to see you. Okay. You can go ahead and speak to us, sir. Uyemi Eleng. You can go ahead and speak to us. You've been asked to unmute. Yes, sir. Go ahead and speak. Sorry about the network. It's not funny tonight. Sir, are you ready to speak? But I've asked you to unmute. I can see your hands. Okay, Mr. Ibim. Why Mr. Eleng is trying to catch up with the network challenge, let's unmute Mr. Ibim to speak to us. Mr. Ibim, my able leader, you're welcome, sir. Please go ahead and speak to us. You've been asked to unmute. Mr. Ibim, you've been asked to unmute, sir. Good evening and welcome. Yes, we can hear you. Good evening, sir. You're welcome, my able leader. It's like the network in Port Harcourt is more terrible than the one in Abuja. All the Port Harcourt people cannot speak tonight. Why? Holy Ghost fire. Okay, so let's ask Mr. Engineer Exodus to speak. Engineer Exodus, how I love your name. Please speak to us, sir. You've been asked to unmute. Engineer Exodus Sunday, you are welcome to the call. Please speak to us. We want to hear your voice. Do you have a question or a suggestion? Engineer Exodus, you've been asked to unmute. Please go ahead and speak. I hope you're not from Port Harcourt because network is not allowing Port Harcourt people to speak throughout tonight. Okay, Big Sam, I will mute you now. We have lots of people on the chat, but the network will not allow. Yes, I can hear you, sir. Good evening. Where are you joining the call from?
Good evening, from Lagos.
Good. I think Lagos network is better. Go ahead and speak to us, sir.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm fine, very well. Are you a registered member or a newbie?
Sure, registered member. I have a team.
Okay. So do you want to ask a question or you want to make a suggestion or contribution for tonight's meeting?
Yes, because I just want to ask, although it's like they already asked some of the question I want to ask. It's like now, because my own board is already completed and I cast out round 1. So if I want to, because I'm trying to bring more people now, so are they still going to be under my board or? That's what the question.
All right, sir. Engineer Exodus, this call tonight is only for the first timers to ask their questions and get clarity. You registered member are not allowed to ask questions on the call tonight. But as for your question, I think I can understand what you're trying to say. Please reach out to the person that invited you to the meeting the first time you came, your upline, and get clarity from the person, or be at our Monday training at our meeting on Monday for registered member, and you'll get answers to your question. Thank you very much. All right, so we have network will not allow Mr. Leng to unmute. Okay. Tamka. Let's go ahead and unmute Tamka. Tamka, I can see your hand. Tamka, you can go ahead and unmute. You've been asked to unmute. Go ahead and speak. Please go ahead and speak.
Okay.
Good evening.
Okay, good evening. Okay, good evening. Okay, so
Good
I just
evening.
wanted to evening. I'm calling in from Port Harcourt. I'm already a member. So, but I noticed that the network it's not really network. I think it has to do with admin unmuting. So even when you told me to unmute, I could not unmute until the admin let me. So I think that may be the lots for other people from Port Harcourt here.
Okay, all right. Thank you. I'll watch out
Thank you.
for that. I'll talk to my director.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Eleng, are you also from Port Harcourt? Maybe the wave is only affecting Port Harcourt people. Okay, Mr. Eleng, where are you so I can unmute you? He's been begging on the chat box. Please unmute me. I want to speak. This must be very important. All right, Mr. Eleng, go ahead and speak to us. You've been asked to unmute.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Are you a registered member and where are you joining the call from? Hello, Mr. Eleng, can you hear us? Hello, Mr. Eleng, can you hear me?
I think it's a network issue. This is not admin issue. It's a network issue.
I think so too. I think so too.
It is. It is a network issue. Or the person doesn't want to unmute. It happens like that. Sometimes you call people to unmute and they stay there. They don't want to unmute. It happens.
Mr. Eleng, okay, let me try one more time. Okay, go ahead and unmute.
I have unmute.
Yes, go ahead and speak to us. You can move to an opposite direction of where you are so that the network can just be stable a bit.
And you can hear that sound. It might be using an earpiece. And maybe maybe the thing is shaking, you'll be having those vibration effects.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's been a wonderful evening. It's been beautiful. We've heard the presentation. We are ready to take decision to get started because the only way to get success is getting started, according to our presenter today, Comrade Abba Father. So just get started and the journey to stable income will just be in front of you with all joy. Okay, Big Sam, I'm a first timer and I want to ask question for clarity. Okay, Big Sam, you can go ahead and unmute and speak to us. I've seen your response on the comment section. Go ahead and speak to us, Mr. Big Sam.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Big Sam. You're welcome. Please tell us where you are joining the call and what's your question if you are a first timer.
Okay, I'm joining the call all the way from City College, Karo, Abuja.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah, please, I just want you to clarify me about if I happen to complete my board on my round one and my subordinates, those behind me, are unable to meet up or complete their own board. What is my fate on the round two of it?
Okay, so Comrade Abba Father, please go ahead and answer the question. Sir, thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much once again, Odogres. If you complete your board and your downliners are unable to complete their board, what is your fate? Now, one thing I love about AZINONET is that nobody can stop you from progressing. If you complete your board and your downliners are not complete their board, the question is, as a leader, you are not a leader. What is stopping them from completing their board? Is that they're not getting people? Is that they are not willing to do it? You first of all find out from them what the problem is. If they are not willing to do it, you can always replace them. If they are willing to do it, they're not getting persons, work with them, teach them, show them how you did it to be able to finish your own board. Work with them and let them also succeed. Now, if that is just the only thing, and like I tell people, don't limit yourself to only 2 persons. Okay? You can get extra. And in fact, my team, I always tell them, just bring people. If you bring 100, arrange them under your team. Don't limit yourself. This kind of question will encourage, because if you are limiting yourself to 2, okay, I've gotten my own 2. The other 2 have gotten their own 2, and I've got my round 2. Those other ones are not working. Then everybody will stay stagnated. But when you don't limit yourself, those excess you get, you support legs that are weak and they grow. Another thing is, don't promise anybody. Let everybody join you with the mindset of working. When you promise anybody, they are killing your business. So that nobody can stagnate you in AZINONET, nobody. Okay? You cannot be stagnated unless if you are just yourself on your own, you decide not to move. That is the truth about the whole thing. Thank you very much. I don't know if your question is answered, if you understand me.
It's okay. I understand you very well.
All right.
Well understood.
All right. Thank you so much, Big Sam. And you're welcome to the call. Okay, we're about rounding up. Our time is fast spent. It's 9:40 already. We're supposed to have closed this meeting now. So we have a hand up. After that, we'll take a closing remark from one of our leader in the house here and call it a night. Mr. Olumide Unabanjo, please go ahead and speak to us. We've been asked to unmute.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Where are you joining the call, and are you registered or a first timer?
Okay, I am registered. I'm not a first timer, and I have my question is this: in AZINONET, if I happen to I brought in my first 2 people, and though I brought in their first 2 people, how do we ensure? How do we ensure that? Sorry. If I can't see my uplines board, how will I know how to actually I don't know how I'm going to put it. How do I ensure consistent growth?
Okay, Mr. Olumide Emmanuel, registered member are not supposed to ask question on the call tonight. We have our registered members meeting, which is every Monday by 8 p.m. You can come there with your question and it will be cleared on any area you're confused about AZINONET's system. Also, you can reach out to your upline, the person that gets you into this business, to ask your question.
Eunice Bright.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, just a quick one. You have told him what he needs to know, but you see, I want, in case of others are here to join AZINONET, I want to change this mindset that some people have. People will say, Eunice Bright, I know her now. Maybe that lady, she get people plenty. Don't now go and register under her. Don't join AZINONET because of anybody. You have no business with your uplines board. You are not meant to see your upline because he's your leader. Your business is with your own board and your team members. So if you need to upgrade, as AZINONET said, contact your upline. He will tell you where to upgrade to. You understand? Just like your own downlines also ask you where to upgrade to. You don't have any business seeing your uplines board. Okay, let's have that mindset. Come because you are coming to do the business and grow. your upline will support you, but you don't have any business with his own board. You can overtake him. That's how overtaking is allowed. You can build your own board, tell him, I'm done, I want to upgrade, give me a place to upgrade to. He or she will give you. And if he is not giving you, and is not giving you a reason for that, you can upgrade, you can fall out to upgrade, contact another leader, and then you discuss. But one thing as leaders is, if you want to upgrade to my board today as I will ask you, where are you coming from? You are not in my team. Why are you choosing? I ask questions. So as long as it's well settled, okay, forget your uplines board, build your own board and work with your upline. This is what I want to add. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Comrade Abba Father. All right, so we're going to round up the meetings in the next few minutes, give you 3 minutes to be out of here. All right, so I would like to hear from Unbreakable, and I would like to hear from my upline, Dr. Tobe Ayogo. So before two of them will speak and we call this meeting to a close, I want to drop on there's a chat on the comment section now saying, my question has been answered, but I want to know if I can view or monitor my downlines. And it's been answered actually. Yes, you can see your upline, but you can't see your downlines. You can't see your uplines, but you can see your downline. So that's your question, Mr. Eleng. Your downline, you can actually monitor them. You can see the activity by clicking on each of the board to see them. But the upline, you can't see the upline. That's how the system is designed. The board is a tree. You see what is going on, you monitor them, you create leadership. The CEO is very intelligent and smart. He designed this system so that you can help people to grow. You don't just want to be up there and all the money is to you. No, you have to carry the younger ones along with you, train them, build them up, create leadership for them, help them to grow. And the families and more families in society will be very happy through you and through the CEO. So that's about that. So we're going to hear from Mr. Unbreakable, the guy tonight that his vision is to marry 3 wives with level 15 money. Mr. Unbreakable, can we hear you? Then we ask my upline to round up the meeting. Mr. Unbreakable, can we hear you, please? Mr. Unbreakable, can go ahead and speak to us. Your vision tonight is amazing. At level 15, you use your money to marry 3 wives. Are you ready to speak to us, or you just want to wait to level 15 to use your money to marry 3 wives? Why others will travel? Funny. All right, so Dr. Tobe, can you go ahead and speak to us? Mr. Unbreakable, I don't think he's close by.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. That's my upline. When you talk about Team Eunice Bright, this is the person that brought me to AZINONET. And I'm so happy to see you tonight. Welcome on board, ma.
Thank you so much,
What's
Eunice.
on you, please? The CEO is listening to you.
And you keep making us proud. Good evening, everyone, wherever you're joining us from. This is good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Why am I saying that? AZINONET is a worldwide scheme. So it won't be surprising if we have people from all the continents on this call. So I just want to use this opportunity to say a big thank you to the presenters that have done us proud tonight, to our very able CEO who caught this vision and decided to share it. And that is why we are all beneficiaries. I want to say a very big thank you to even my own upline too, who was to handle the presentation, but network didn't allow him to. But because in AZINONET, we don't just have one star, we have various stars that are all shining with their different intensities of light. It wasn't very difficult. It wasn't even noticed. Somebody quickly stepped in and handled that. That's Alhaji AbdurRazaq. Thank you for all you do for the team. Thank you for the days challenge we are currently, on right now in our team. And thank you to everybody who has decided to step out and take action. I always tell my team and anyone who cares to listen that ACT is a very short word, but it changes a lot. Action changes things. We can wish all we want. We can dream all we want. We can imagine level 15 all we want. But if we don't take action, nothing happens. So nothing moves until you move. And even if you didn't hear any other thing tonight, nothing moves until you move, till you decide to pay that 15K and send in your receipt and your short bio. You are not an AZINONET member. You cannot even start to imagine the possibilities that are ahead of you. But tonight we have heard it all, so I'm not starting another round of presentation. I just want to say thank you to Eunice, who also took the bull by the horn and has run ahead. And that's the beautiful thing about AZINONET. It doesn't stop anybody. You can sign up somebody today and the person dusts you and decide to run to level 15 before you. That is, everybody is encouraged to move at their pace, but also encouraged to move faster, because the faster you can get it done, the happier and better your team will be. So thank you once again to everyone. And thank you, CEO, for this wonderful opportunity. And thank you, Eunice Bright, for calling on me to give the vote of thanks. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Good night.
Thank you very much, Ma. That's my mother in AZINONET. And AbdurRazaq is my father, my grandfather, and this is my mother. So I'm not an orphan. Abba father, you say I'm not an orphan in AZINONET. My parents are here, they are alive.
You can live like vida loca. You are covered. No wonder you didn't shine. You do
I
grace.
need to buga. I have to buga like
buga.
we get parents.
You have what it takes.
All right, sir.
Dr.
So you can go ahead and
we are in day now. All right, thank you all, guys. We thank God for a successful outing tonight. Today is Thursday. Let's do it again on Sunday. And you know what? Let me tell you something. The CEO himself will be the presenter for Sunday meeting. I bet you don't want to miss that session.
Amazing.
So if you are here, make sure you start telling them from tonight. If they miss tonight, there'll be a recorded version, but Sunday is specifically the CEO's day. He's going to be the presenter himself. So go prepare. Let's meet here again on Sunday. Okay? Thank you very much. We give God all the praise for tonight. And with this said, we want to call on, let me call
Mr. Hayes.
Okay. Kindly unmute him if you see him before me.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Hayes is here. Mr. Hayes.
Let him give
Mr.
us
Hayes, I hope
prayer.
when you get to level 15, you're not going to take 3 wives. Mr. Hayes. Mr. Hayes with the lion money. Please go ahead and say the closing prayer and let me know your take on getting level 15 money for 3 wives. Mr. Hayes, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you, man.
The lion money himself.
You are coming there. Then go hear us. Then go hear about us very soon.
Then go
I tell you. Our Father, I cite you. That's sir. Man, to me, man, I greet you. I greet you. Our able Gossen, I greet you, sir. My upper line, I salute you, sir. Eunice Bright, you are talking about you're talking about marrying 7 wives, 500. You know, everybody has their own desire. Me, even that one wife self, na trouble, say na wahala self, total of 3. So, so wife is enough for me. I have so many things to use money for. Investment. I need to do business. Investment, Boko. So if I get 700 is 7 million for multiple accounts. I got do investment in
Lion money.
Hey, thank you, sir. I appreciate every one of us, sir. Thank you, man.
All right, no problem. Thank you so much for joining the call. All right, Mr. Olumide is asking on the comment section, please, can I open a mini office as a branch or contact point in my city? Very well. You can open a mini office. You can open an AZINONET office in your location if you have the capacity. But liaise with your upline to do this and he or she will put you through. All right. So, Abba Father, can I go ahead and pray? We have come to the end of the meeting.
Yes, please do.
Almost 10 o'clock.
Please do. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the presentation tonight. Thank you for standing in for my upline, Dr. AbdurRazaq. Thank you, my able CEO. Thank you all the leaders in the house. And I'm so excited to hear my upline's voice, Dr. Tobe. Thank you so much, ma, for all you do. Every day I pray for you for showing me this opportunity. One day I just saw her chat. Eunice, I know you like money. Come and see where you can make more money. I say, okay, show me the way, ma. Then when she showed me, I started running. I ran. Hey, God, AZINONET is sweet. I'm so grateful for the gifts of this idea to the CEO. All right, Father, we thank you. We give you all the praise. We give you honor. We give you glory. Thank you for a beautiful time in AZINONET presentation tonight. Thank you for more things you'll be doing for us. Lord, more ideas upon the leaders.
On the switch of the kitchen, I beg.
We thank you for everything. We say, may your name be highly exalted. Bless every leader in the house. Bless all the prospects. Bless our next meeting. We thank you. As we go to bed right now, we ask for your presence and your protection upon us. Thank you, Lord, for everything. Bless Nigeria. Bless everyone. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Thank you so much, everyone. And good night. So you've been asked to unmute. Let me unmute everyone. Please, you can say amen. You can drop amen on the chat box and end the call. Thank you so much. Thank you, Comrade Abba Father. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Good to hear your voice again.
You are always on the standby for everyone. Thank you so much for having a large heart, a heart of gold.
Welcome. Thank you very much. I appreciate you too.
Thank you, everyone.
Don't forget, you are the host of the meeting tonight. Make sure you end the meeting before you leave.
Yes, sir. All right. Good night, everyone, and do have a good evening and a good night rest. Engineer Pagoski, I can see you. Thank you so much for joining the call, my able leader. Pastor Blessing Maxwell, thank you so much for joining the call, my leader. Thank you so much. All the leaders in the house, thank you, Madam Timi Emmanuel, Mr. Hayes, thank you so much, Mr. Daniel, Professor Paul, Reverend Peter, thank you so much. The unbreakable himself that want to marry 3 wives with level 15 money. Thank you so much for joining the call. May your vision come to pass. We'll be at the wedding of the 3 of them. Thank you so much, everyone, and do have a good night rest.